Hey everybody, I'm that one person. I fucking hate this portion of the game. I'm just not even gonna sugarcoat it. I fucking hate this. Let's get right into it. We'll try to get it done as fast as possible. Hopefully it'll be like ripping off a band-aid. Except the band-aid is made out of duct tape with nails in it. And the nails are all pointing towards our skin. And it's gonna be all slow and painful to pull off because this section is very slow. And it's not fun.
Hey kid, I could really use your help if you had some time to spare.
Sure, Barnacle Boy, what do you need?
I'm trying to recover my lost energy crystals that power my new secret superhero power. It seems the robots have found my supply and have hidden them in this cave.
Secret superhero power? Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it? Just trust me, it's worth finding these crystals. I'd go searching myself, but my bunions are acting up today.
Well, then you rest those super bones of yours. I'll get searching for these crystals.
Okay. That's the setup for the worst mission in the game. Remember how in the last episode there was a mission where you had to place stone tikis on buttons? This is that, but now you have to do it while in a maze, and you have to constantly switch back and forth between Spongebob and Patrick, and there's only one place in this entire stage where you can switch, and you're only given a few tikis that you have to move around in specific ways, and oh yeah, if you die, everything resets. Absolutely everything. It's painful. And the music of this section, I hate it, and also it's the perfect representation of this section of the game. The rest, because it's literally just a slowed down version of the worst track in the game. It is a slowed down version of the previous stage, which was already not good. If it wasn't for this stage, just like the song, it would be the worst song ever. If it wasn't for this stage, it would be the worst... Brain. The last stage would be the worst stage in the game if it wasn't for the fact that this stage exists. And when I say stage, I'm referring to the last section of the Kelp Forest. The regular Kelp Forest theme would be the worst song in the game if it wasn't for the Kelp Caves theme. The last section of the Kelp Forest would be the worst if it wasn't for the Kelp Caves. It's just painful and slow and difficult and precarious, and one thing can throw everything to shit and it gets confusing. The only thing that doesn't reset is the crystals that you're collecting.
Like a spring breeze.
But even then, oh my god. I'm sorry if these last two episodes have been very much so me bitching and moaning and complaining, but like, my god. I'm going to try to do this as cleanly and efficiently as possible so that you guys don't have to suffer, but I mean, I can only do so much to make this stage look better. So I think I need to switch again? I don't know, man. Like the rest of the game, I feel it works having the characters have to switch at a specific location, because it's usually placed in areas where there's either one specific challenge for that one character, and then you can just switch back when you're done, or it's like you need to play through this segment of the stage as this character will let you switch here. This stage would benefit greatly from just letting you fucking switch on the fly, because this is absurd. How many times you have to walk all the way back to this one part of the level. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I never remember the order or anything about how you're supposed to do this stage. Because, I mean, how the fuck are you supposed to remember this? It's just so complicated and confusing. And I'm saying that a lot, but I really hope it's gonna drive home the point for you guys. And it's even worse when you're trying to 100% it, like I am. I guess I hit a button up there? Oh, yeah. Different button than the one that I was supposed to hit. Like, this stage is the worst usage of the cruise bubble that it could have been. By the way, I just want to throw that out there. All you use the cruise bubble for in this section is to hit buttons from other locations. And it's like, they could have done so much more with that, but no, it's hit buttons. They could have used it for like secret buttons or maybe something, but here it's like you have to do this and it shows you exactly where it is, but it's just, like, why even make it a thing? It was literally just they put in those second buttons that you have to hit with the cruise bubble while standing on the first button, just so that they could use the cruise bubble. And I don't like it. Okay, I'll try to stop whining so much. But, like, it's gonna be rough. So please bear with me as we get through the rest of this. I hope I didn't miss anything. I can never tell if I missed anything during this section because it all looks very samey and it all just blends together. I think we're good for now. I think we've gotten everything up until this point, maybe. But yeah, the major thing about this stage, like the major process, how you do it pretty much, is that you just go around back and forth finding buttons that you need to press with either stone tikis or with the cruise bubble. And I got all the way over here and I need to beat Patrick, which is just a prime example of why this stage is obnoxious. Especially because I know once I switch to Patrick and get back over there, I'm just gonna move that stone tiki to another button and then I'm gonna have to switch back. I know for a fact that there's another thing that I need to hit with the cruise bubble up there, and I'm gonna have to switch back to Spongebob. At least I don't think we need this here anymore, so we can take that. Yeah, it's just for up there. We got everything up there. Also, did I mention this stage was dark? There is a good way to make a 3D platformer stage look dark. This is not it. A lot of games try to do this thing where they have a dark stage, and there are good ways to do it and bad ways to do it. Just making everything look dark is not a good way to make a dark stage. And I know that sounds redundant, but like, I'm going to use two examples of good dark stages in games. One is a game that I literally talked about the very last episode of this, the Sly Cooper games. Those games, or at the very least the first one, I mean all of the games focus very heavily on using darker environments and things. I feel like the first game did a really good job of this because it still had dark environments, but they all looked unique and different, and they weren't so dark that it's like you can't see anything, as it is kind of in this stage, but it's like it still gets the mood across, but you can also still see what you're doing, and they still managed to put like vibrant and bright colors while still having the general mood and fitting the aesthetic and everything. And it's all really well done. And yet it's still a dark stage. Everything is still dark, but it still has bright colors and everything still pops out at you and it looks good and it's pleasant to the eyes and things. This is just black. This is just black and you can't see anything. All blacks and gross dark greens. And another example of a game that does a dark stage well, I am going to say, is Kirby and the Forgotten Land, a very recent game, the first 3D Kirby game for the Switch, and a really fun game if you like Kirby, and also if you don't like Kirby. It's just a good game. Is there more back here? No. Am I missing something? Obviously. But what? That's besides the point. Oh my god. Heart attack. I didn't want to lose all the progress we've made. Anyway, Kirby and the Forgotten Land did dark stages really well, because instead of just, like, it still had a dark, incredibly dark color scheme for the dark areas, and I'm saying dark a lot right now, but that's besides the point. Like, the dark areas literally just had pitch black areas, but it wasn't just pitch black for the sake of being pitch black. It was pitch black because there was a unique puzzle element where you would have to use a flashlight, or, I mean, it was pretty much a flashlight, just weird, and with Kirby over it. It's a long story. But it was like there was light mechanics, and you had to use the light in specific ways. And you would be able to use it to find secrets and things, and there were enemies that were triggered by the light, and you have to not shine it on them. That sort of thing is clever and a good way to do a dark area, because it's a dark area that uses the dark for part of the stage. This game just has the areas be dark because they wanted the areas to be dark, and like, I can kind of understand trying to fit the mood and everything. It's just too much, because it can make it hard to see sometimes. Like, look at this wall. If you were walking at this wall from a distance, you would just not even, like, this whole area right here, back here, it's hard to really see where you are. Oh, did that sink that? Yeah. I know what you're supposed to do, but I know that you can also not do that. I know what I did correctly, but want to do incorrectly. Normally I have 3 stone tikis, because you can go back all the way over here, and you can grab this one. And I don't think the developers planned on you doing this, but I really don't care, considering this stage is this stage. Don't stack these. But yeah, making a dark stage in a game can be done good or bad. Making it so that the player just can't see for no reason isn't a good way to make a dark stage. Making it so that the player can see in the dark with a special mechanic or something, or making it like a puzzle element, that is fun. Oh wait, I'm supposed to get a tiki over there, aren't I? I think I can see a button back there. So that's that over there. Now I just have to get another one and drag it up there. But anyway, yeah. Making a puzzle mechanic that uses the darkness can be fun, and making a dark environment while still making it so that you can see and making it like stylistic, that can be cool. Don't do this ever. Don't just make an area dark for no reason and make it difficult for the player to see. Honestly, even in a horror game, I don't really think that that's that good. Just making it so that the player can't see doesn't really make things scary as much as it makes it obnoxious and make the game more difficult to play. Another game that doesn't do dark areas well, does not do dark areas well. I want to be very clear about that. A game that I was actually playing on stream a few days ago, Left 4 Dead 2. There's this one area in the first campaign, Dead Center, where like you start off the campaign on a hotel, like on the roof of a hotel, and then you go down to the bottom, and at the bottom there's a fire. And everything is dark and smoky, and you just can't see shit on the bottom floor. And you have a flashlight, sure, but it's bad. It doesn't work very well, and you still can't really see all that well. I don't like that. Not because it's scary or it makes the game more challenging. It's just obnoxious. I want to fucking see where I'm going. Is that so hard, game developers? Is that so hard? I'm getting all shook up this episode. And I apologize for that. But, like, still, come on, man. I want to be able to see. Actually, that's one of my big complaints about the second Sly Cooper game. They kind of go into the thing that I'm talking about, where they just use all sorts of dark and dreary colors all on top of each other with a dark skybox and everything, and no real light, as opposed to the vibrant, stylistic, colorful environments. The dark, yet stylistic, I think. I'm getting lost in my own words and things. It looks nice in the first game, but they just kind of forgot that whole art style thing in the second game. And that can mostly be seen with the second, third, not the second, the third, fourth, and fifth chapters of the game. 3 different chapters where they got that wrong. 3, and they're all right in a row. It can really just like dampen your mood with that game, to be honest. I would know. I've played through those games many a time, and it really just doesn't feel that great. Alright, that's what that is. Sorry, I'm just checking through all the things that I missed. Alright, so we need to go back to Miss Puff and Barnacle Boy, and then we have 2 more in the next room. Remember Sand Mountain? Let's do Sand Mountain again! Except let's not. Except we're going to. Welcome to the Kelp Vines. This is a slide. It's a whole level dedicated to a slide. Sound familiar?
Hi, Mermaid Man. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello, Kyle. I was trying to find some of our missing energy crystals when I came across this vine. In my younger days, I held the all-time speed record for vine sliding. You should try it. What a hoot! And if you can beat my best time, I'll give you another of these gold spatulas.
Well, I am a bit busy with all these robots, but sure, why not? It does look like fun.
Try not to fall off.
Aw, shit. Here we go again. I fucking hate these slide segments. I don't think they're as bad as the Kelp Caves, and we got lucky that time by going through that surprisingly well, but this is most certainly the worst slide in the game. Because, as with the rest of this stage, it's overly complicated and is like a maze, and also we need to find 3 more golden spatulas. Or not golden spatulas, socks. And I'm pretty sure they're all in this slide, and you have to be so precise to get the time trial in this one too. Like, I have to cut as many fucking corners as possible.
Still keep.
So we're gonna be here a while. And I'll try not to oversaturate the entire episode with this, Ah! If I jump there, then I'm just gonna miss it by going over. But if I don't jump there, then I'm just gonna miss it by going under. I didn't start the
Still
time trial.
haven't beaten my record yet. Perseverance is the key.
But you're the greatest superhero that ever lived. How could I, a simple sponge, topple your record?
Keep trying, youngster. Keep trying.
Hi. And I already mentioned how much I don't like the slide song in this game. Maybe I'll just stop trying to do that little shortcut there. Assuming I can even get to the end while not doing that. But yeah, I will say, the slide segments in the next game, the more or less sequel, which is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, they're a lot better, and they have a much better song in my opinion. Although I'm not a fan of their time trials either. I'm just not a fan of being rushed, really. I guess that's probably why I'm not like a speedrunner around it. Because I just don't like going fast. I like to take things slow and enjoy the environments and things. Not that speedrunners don't do that. It's just that, like, it's not really my vibe, I guess. So this is ridiculous to get this. Check this shit out. I messed up, I messed up, I messed up! And it's all the way back to the beginning. Unless we got a checkpoint, then we're gonna have to... Ooh, I'm gonna go back and get the other golden spatulas before I lose my fucking mind! Oh boy. I hate the slides in this game. I hate them so much. They're so obnoxious.
Bob, there you are. Thanks to you, all the campers have safely returned.
No problem, Mrs. Puff. Any self-respecting sponge would gladly help. And it was actually fun exploring the kelp forest.
It wasn't fun.
You're not so bad when you aren't behind a wheel, SpongeBob. Thanks again.
Always glad to lend a hand, Mrs. Puff.
I found this golden spatula
cutscene's
the other
alright.
day. Why don't you take it? You definitely earned it.
Wow, Mrs. Puff. I'll cherish it always.
Okay, so that cutscene wasn't right. I don't know what was going on there. Also, we could totally just, like, beat the game right now if we wanted to. I'm pretty sure you only need 70 spatulas to get to the end. But we're doing a 100% run
Barnacle
here.
Boy, I think I found all your crystals. Now I can see your secret superpower.
All right, stand back. Oh boy. There.
What happened?
I gained the power to trim my nose hairs at super speed.
Incredible.
Yeah, I guess so. Well then, I need to return to the Mermalair and get back to work. But here, take this golden spatula and go away.
Of course, Barnacle Boy. I'm always happy to lend my services to my favorite superhero. If you ever run into trouble again, let me know.
Yeah, sure, kid. Thanks. And goodbye.
Alright. Back to the slide. This episode's been a little bit agonizing for me. It's fine. It's not that bad. I'm being a little bit complaining. But I mean, I am still just kind of playing a video game. So, I mean, it's not that bad.
Still haven't
But-
beaten.
I might end up going silent during this slide segment. Just because I have to focus so hard. But I'll try to keep talking. It's gonna be tough though. You know what? I'm glad they didn't have any of this shit in Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. A game which I have mentioned before was based off of the same engine of this game. And if it wasn't for that game, this one would likely not exist. But like, if they fucking had this in it, that game would just be painful. Or at least probably, maybe they would have done it well there, I don't know. But I don't like to think about that, and I never thought about that sort of idea before, but now that I have, I absolutely hate it. Oh, don't lose it now, I swear to God Almighty. I'm not even religious. Is it this way? I can never tell which way is the correct way. Uh-oh. Why? 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 And why can't they just fucking let you continue the time trial from the fucking checkpoint? Like, they could at least give you that bit of a fucking lenient thing there. Just let you keep going with the time trial from the fucking checkpoint. It would be so much easier if you didn't have to do it in one fucking perfect run. Calm down, drink your water, chill out. Don't freak out. It's just a funny sponge platformer game. Chill the fuck out. I just hate the slides in this so much. And you know what? We're gonna see some... I said that they look so bad, but if we ever end up playing the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game and 100%ing that, you guys are gonna see some fucking ridiculous shit for the slides. Like, things that you wouldn't even think are supposed to be done to beat them. Like, shit that looks like it's an exploit to beat the regular game, and there's no way you can do it without doing that. It's fucking bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna go silent here. I think I fucked it up. Oh god, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna make it. I fucked it up. Well, we're going down now. There's no fucking way you can make that turn. There's literally no way you can make that fucking turn. It is impossible. Full stop. Stop it. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not fucking ending this episode yet. I don't want to dedicate a whole fucking episode to this shit. I really, really do not. But I just might have to. Especially if I get fucking caught on... Breathe? I didn't even reach checkpoint yet. Who the fuck cares? Just take it easy. Dude, what What the fuck?
Still
Let's-
I might have to fucking end this episode here, and then make the entire next episode just this fucking slide. This one fucking slide. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that, but I might have to do that. Just so that this episode doesn't turn into a fucking 3-hour-long bullshit. And by the way, I am taking the most efficient path possible. You pretty much have to go on this son of a fucking bitch! You pretty much have to go on the secret path to get it in time. I'm gonna swallow my pride on this one. End the episode here. Thank you for sticking around and watching these videos and watching me suffer for you. Whew. Twitch, brain, come on, you know the outro. Subscribe here, leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to talk to me or just want to recommend me a game. You can also recommend me a game on my streams. I stream on Twitch. There should be a link in my YouTube channel somewhere. I have a Patreon if you want to support me and my streams and videos and things. You can throw me a couple bucks there. It's not required. You don't have to do it. All 3 of those platforms, you can recommend me games and things to play and things you want to see me do. And that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.